getting into the Halloween spirit a little early. This week's challenge is called Spooky Smash Cakes.
There's a ton of different options, but we chose poison apple cake.
So let's get baking.
Arr!
For the most part, we will be following the recipe that they provided for us called poison apple cake, but we will be making a couple changes along the way.
So we have gathered most of the ingredients right here.
We will spray 3 6-inch cake pans, put a piece of parchment paper on the bottom, and spray again.
In this bowl, we're going to combine cake mix, two-thirds of all-purpose flour, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Now this bowl will be set aside.
In this bowl, we will put 1 stick of butter, one-third cup vegetable oil, and a half cup of sugar. We will beat this on medium-high for about 5 minutes. Then we will add 4 eggs, one at a time, beating well after each egg. After all the eggs are mixed in, we will take the flour mixture and start with about half of it. This will get mixed on low until incorporated. Then we will add 2 teaspoons of vanilla and 1 cup of whole milk. That'll get all mixed up too. And then we will add the rest of the flour mixture and mix it all up again.
How much?
Then we'll put a little bit of green food coloring in there. Then we'll mix the food coloring in. Oh yes, this is the greatest green color. One of the other requirements for this challenge was that the cake had to be marbled. So we went ahead and made a batter for dark chocolate fudge cake as well.
For the chocolate batter, we just followed the recipe on the box.
To achieve the marble effect, we're going to put a little bit of the dark filling in first.
Now we're going to put the other color on top of it.
We will take a knife and swirl the colors together.
And this is what we have for our final result of marbling. Now the cakes will go into a 350 oven and will bake for 30 to 35 minutes. When When the toothpicks come out clean, your cake is done. We'll let them cool in the pans for 10 minutes. And now we will flip the cakes.
We wrap the cakes individually in plastic wrap and put them in the freezer. While the cake is freezing, we're going to start on making the frosting. We'll take 4 sticks of butter and beat it for about 5 minutes until fluffy. Now we will gradually add 7 cups of powdered sugar and beat on low until combined. After all the powdered sugar is mixed in, we will now add 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, 1 tablespoon vanilla extract, and 1 teaspoon of salt. This is what the frosting should look like at the very end. And now we're going to be adding some food coloring. We wanted to continue with the black and green theme, so we took some regular chocolate fudge frosting and added some black food coloring so that we could use both frostings in the cake. We have put a nice thin crumb coat on this cake, and now it will freeze for 30 minutes.
While the cake is freezing, we'll start making the black glaze.
In a small bowl, we will combine a half a cup of water and 3 packets of unflavored gelatin. This will get stirred up and set aside for 5 minutes. In this bowl, we will put a bag of white chocolate chips and set that aside as well. In a saucepan, we will put a half a cup of light corn syrup, one and a quarter cup sugar, two-thirds cups water, and half a cup of sweetened condensed milk. We will put this on medium heat and bring to a boil. Now that it's boiling, we will turn it to low. We will add in the gelatin. And stir until that is melted up. Now that it's all melted up, we will take this and pour it over the chocolate chips. We will let this sit for 2 minutes before stirring.
After 2 minutes, we whisked it up real good until the chips were melted. Then we'll add some black food coloring in. Then we will strain the glaze to make sure there's no chocolate chips left. After that, we put a second coat of frosting on the cake. I cut out eyes and mouths with parchment paper, and I put corn syrup on the back, and I stuck it onto the apple. Next, we put several coats of glaze onto the apple. Then we took a measuring cup and we poured it over the cake. We put enough on so it would drip over the sides and create a more natural effect. And after we let it set for a minute, this is what it looks like with the apple on top.
Okay, and now we're back with our taste tester Daniel to taste our poison apple cake and tell us what he thinks of it.
The suspense.
We might have to move the apple. Are you still?
Arg-tastic. Thank you. Thank you.
Since we had extra cake batter, we decided to make marble cupcakes. Thank you all for watching.
Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you in a couple weeks for the final baking challenge. Bye! Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everyone for watching.
Hope you enjoyed.
Next week. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everybody for watching.
Hope you enjoyed.
See you in a couple weeks for the fat. Thanks everyone for watching.
Hope you enjoyed.
Thanks everybody for watching.
Hope you enjoyed.
See you in a couple weeks for. Thanks everybody for watching.
Hope you enjoyed.
This mess and not breaking.
Going.
We found out who the ghost was.